Hi, my name is Yemi, and today I'll be showing you how to solve many financial problems and live the dream life by simply earning dollars. And in fact, today I'll be showing you some free ways to simply earn in dollars. Okay, so like I said, I will show you some free ways to simply earn in dollars, and I also mentor you over the next 1 year absolutely free. Now, if you want to earn in dollars and solve all the problems money can solve, then give me a few minutes because today I will show you a simple and very proven method to actually earn in dollars. Today, as a matter of fact, I will show you how to make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 per month talking to strangers over Zoom or over Google Meet while working only 1 hour to 4 hours per day. Now, in case you don't believe me, I want you to take a look at some of the testimonials I'll be sharing with you. Now, look at this, right? This is somebody who has made $1,150 USD. That's what you can see there. And then this is $3,410. And then this is $5,482. Okay. Now, these are just few of the many testimonials, by the way. And I know you still have doubts because you could say, hey, Yemi, these are just some screenshots from anywhere now. You can just get them and print them from anywhere. You are right. Yes, you are right. They could just be from anywhere. And that's why I will show you more substantial proofs in a moment. But first, before I show you those more substantial proofs, how would making $1,000 to $2,000 per month impact your life? How would your life change if that happened? Which people in your life would you support financially if that truly were to happen? Now, which people in your life would you change your status if that were to happen? I mean, people whom you can't currently support, whom you wish you could support. I need you to visualize this and let that sink in for a moment into your subconscious. Now, hold that thought for a bit, hold that thought for a bit, and let's move on. Okay, hold that for a bit, and let me ask you, why would you ever want to make money in dollars? Why? Is it because of the currency devaluation of the naira at the moment? Or is it because of something else, right? Is it because of something else? Is it because the Nigerian economy is going down and down every time? Or is it because of the high cost of living? Or the fact that small income doesn't cost it anymore? Or the fact that you can no longer afford the things you used to afford before? If that is it, then any $1,000 to $2,000 monthly can solve those problems for you. Imagine that you can now eat well without worrying about the price of food in the market that keeps going up and up and up and up. Because with at least 1.5 million naira a month, food and prices of food items in markets will no longer be a problem for you, even if they keep going up and up and up. Imagine that you can now feed your kids very well, send money home for food, or even eat whatever you want to eat and whenever you want to eat it. Imagine that you now have the money to take care of your relatives or your family or even the health of your relatives and the needs of your relatives. No matter what the ailment is, you have the money to take care of their health. Money will no longer be a reason why your loved ones can't get proper health care. Now imagine that paying school fee of your loved ones is no longer a problem or a worry for you anymore. Okay? Paying school fee is no longer something you think about. So no matter what is happening in the economy, or to Nigerians, you are exempted because you are now earning money enough to travel abroad and even enjoy foreign life with this 1.5 million naira to 3 million naira every month. Because if you earn this consistently, you earn enough money to travel abroad. And that's not all. Imagine you are no longer job hunting. Now you are at home, working at home, and earning in dollars and even making more money than your neighbors who leave home by 5 a.m. and could return by 11 p.m. are earning. Now you can give your kids, you can give your parents, you can give your spouse, you can give your siblings the best life. NEPA taking light won't be a problem because you can at least afford some inverter, right? Now that won't be a problem for you anymore. Now imagine that everybody in your family now supports you because when you have money, everything you say is right. Now there's nothing stopping you from achieving whatever you want to achieve or from achieving these things that I've mentioned. No, not even money. For now, money is not a problem. Now, close your eyes now and imagine all the problems you have with money, all the problems money can solve. Imagine all of them. Now imagine all of them now. Now open your eyes and let me show you how to make that kind of money in dollars. But before I show you the money, I want you to understand one of the reasons I am doing this is because I realize that The more I teach you, the more I know. So I love teaching. And that's exactly why I will be teaching you my 5 major ways of earning money in dollars absolutely free. And I'll send you those 5 major ways for free today. Then every Sunday, I'll be teaching you on the WhatsApp group a lot of things about earning money in dollars. And these things are absolutely free. So I am doing this because I want to mentor you for the next 1 year, teaching you these things absolutely free. And I hope you get it. Now, back to the issues of making money in dollars. You see, as at this time, you and I know that the naira is extremely low and the dollar is always rising. So the second reason I'm also doing this is because I want to teach you how to make money in dollars and brag about my students earning in dollars. Now, I know you may be having doubts, but my friend Bruno, the friend that I'll be introducing to you today, right? Yeah, that's true. Just 5 years ago in 2020, Bruno was working as a customer care rep at a gym. Then COVID-19 hit and everywhere started, right? And there was lockdown. So he lost his job. Now, to make things even worse, on his way to church one morning, he got robbed of his most prized possession at the time, which was his iPhone 7. He was desperate. He was very angry. He was fed up with life and he was fed up and was on the verge of committing suicide. Also, by then, it was like everything was over. Then before then, in 2019, Bruno graduated from the university with a third class after having 2 extra years in the university. Now, he just told himself that he was the definition of failure because of these things. But everything changed when he was robbed. That robbery incident that happened to him made him obsessed with this question. What can I do right now to make me money? Bruno knew he wasn't dumb. He knew he wasn't dumb at all. And he knew that people who were not as smart as him were making money legally and living the best life. Right? The kind of life he also wanted to live. But how could he make money? First, he couldn't secure a good paying job because he didn't have the credentials to do that. And now this has happened. His phone has been lost. His most prized possession has been lost. Lockdown had made him lose his job. So after pausing so many things and pausing on the question of how can I make money, he realized something very profound. And what's that very profound thing he realized? He realized this, that he wasn't broke because he had no money. He was actually broke because he had no skills. Rich people are rich because they have something they can give people in exchange for money, right? Now, whether that is a product or a service, rich people are actually rich because they have something they can give to people in exchange for money. But that isn't all. He also realized that there's a quote that says a man's level of success is directly proportional to his ability to sell. So when Bruno realized this, he realized that rich people also are also rich because they know how to sell whatever it is they have to people and get paid for it. But there was a small problem. What was that problem? Other than the fact that Bruno could not even sell food to a hungry man to save his own life, Bruno actually hated anything about selling. He feared selling because he didn't know selling is an art, not the scammy things that salespeople do. In fact, 10 years before now, 10 years ago, Bruno had sworn that he would never do sales at all because he didn't know that selling is actually an art, right? But since Bruno figured out that his inability to sell was the number one reason he was poor, Bruno eventually gave in and decided that he would learn the world's number one skill. And that world's number one skill is actually something called not selling, but something called closing. Yes, what is closing? I will explain to you in a bit. But the closing is the number one skill in the world. Bruno put his head down one day and got obsessed with the art of closing. And in far back 2021, he made his 1 million naira selling other people's products. Today, I'm not talking to you about affiliate marketing, no. Though I am mentioning that back then, 2021, Bruno sold other people's products. But in 2022, something happened. It took over $125,000 home in profits from this one man service and information business. And he hasn't looked back since then. Today, because of closing today, Bruno makes thousands of dollars a month closing. Now, what is this closing that has made Bruno thousands of dollars a month? I'm talking about upwards of $40,000 a month. What is $40,000 in 90 days, rather? Upwards of $40,000 in 90 days, not in a month. But what is this closing? What is this closing thing that has made Bruno upwards of $40,000 in 90 days? 90 days, not 90 months, 90 days, 90 days. He made $40,000, upwards of $40,000 in 90 days. But what is this closing skill that has made Bruno upwards of $40,000 in 90 days? Well, it is this. Closing is the very heart. Listen to me clearly. Listen to me clearly. Closing is the very art of speaking to strangers or speaking to people you don't know at all over a Zoom call or over Google Meet, and using that opportunity to sell them expensive products. Now, this is not affiliate marketing. This is closing. Closing is just a simple art of speaking to strangers over Zoom or Google Meet and selling them expensive products over Zoom or Google Meet. Again, closing is the art of speaking to strangers over Zoom or Google Meet and selling them expensive products. Now, the crazy part is you may just have to work just 4 hours to 6 hours per day and work just 4 days a week, and you will be making thousands of dollars. And you are about to learn this exact same thing, closing. You are about to learn this exact same thing that made Bruno upwards of $40,000 in 90 days. You are about to learn closing. Now, how? How are you about to learn closing? Just hang on in a minute and I will tell you. But what is this closing that I'm telling you about? It's actually the new age selling system. I call it remote high ticket closing. Why do I call it remote high ticket closing? I call it remote high ticket closing because remote means that it is done online. Now, high ticket means that you are selling expensive stuff to only qualified people. And closing means that you are closing expensive deals on Zoom or Google Meet, right? Now, what this means is that you will help businesses, companies, and business owners to sell very high ticket products. By high ticket products, I mean very expensive products or services. And you will close the sale. And when you close the sale, the business owner will give you a huge handsome percentage on the sale. It's that simple. And this handsome percentage can range anywhere from 10% to 15%, 12.5% sometimes, right? Now, it can be something from $200 to $500. It can even be something from $100 to, $5,000, okay? And you only do this over a 30 to 45 minutes conversation with a prospect on a Zoom call, okay? Now, it's pretty much that simple. Now, I'll break down the math for you in a minute. But before I do that, before I begin to break down the math for you in a minute, here are some substantial proofs to the effects of what Bruno has been able to achieve. I mentioned I will show you some substantial proofs earlier on. So here are some substantial proofs, right? You can see Bruno $1,000 in commission in 24 hours, right? You can see that here. You can see Bruno here facing the computer, closing a sale there. So you can see him on a chair. You can see his background, and you can see him facing the computer, and his computer is right there on a stand, and he's closing a sale there. So $6,000 deal, right? And he made $600 in commission on that one sale. So you can see $600 in 10 places. That's how much? That's $6,000 for him. Now, he said that I have made $49,000 in 90 days doing this one thing. And what's that one thing? Closing. That's $49,000 I mentioned earlier on, right? Now, you can see these things are happening right here. You can see it right before your face, okay? Now, it's not just happening to Bruno, it can happen to you as well. This is an $18,000 deal, closed and paid. So the person paid $3,000 over 6 months. So the first initial payment was $3,000. Now, what is his commission over in this one? $300. So you can see that this exactly works, right? And you can see this makes it $31,000 sales close in the last 7 days. So in the last 7 days, it took home how much? $31,000. How much will the company owner pay him? $3,100, right? $3,000. Calculate that in 7 days, $3,000. Calculate how much that would be. Now, so you see exactly what is going on here, and you see exactly what sales closing is doing for Bruno. Now, you're probably wondering why. Why would a business owner pay Bruno this amount of money just to speak to prospects who have already shown interest already in buying his product or service? Now, here's why. Have you ever been surfing the internet sometime and you see someone selling a coaching program or a course for $3,000 upwards. Now, these are usually foreigners, right? Americans, Brits, and all that. The chances are very high that you never bought such a course or you never buy such a course just from seeing on their page. Now, that is the truth. You will never buy just from seeing it on the page. Now, because of that particular reason, you never buy just by seeing it on the page, is the same reason that the business owner will ask you to jump on a call so that you can get more information on this $3,000 service or products, on this $5,000 service or products. Okay. Now, this is because that's not how most people buy a high tickets program. The people who own these offers, that is the business owners, know this. And because they know this, they know that for someone to spend a high ticket amount, for someone to spend a high ticket amount of money on their products, for someone to do that, right, it is very important that that person jumps on a call, right? But there's a problem. These business owners don't have the time to talk to people who want to jump on a call with them. And most of the time, they don't even have the closing skill. So if a person jumps on a call with them, they don't have the closing skill to close the person, right? Because closing is a skill, right? So what did they do? They look for a solution. And what's the solution they look for? They hire someone who is skilled at closing. So they are somebody who is skilled at having a conversation with strangers over Zoom or Google Meet. And the person is called a closer because the person will close them, right? More often than not, the person will close them. Now, the person is called a closer. He is not called a marketer. He's not called a sales person. He's not called a lead generator. He's called a closer. He's called a closer because he never behaves like a scammy salesman or like a marketer. Now, he is called a closer because he has the art and the skill and the very persuasive technology of a sales closer. Now, more on this in my free mentorship for you. Now, a closer is someone who knows exactly what to say and what to do to move somebody from interested to paid. Okay? Because closing is an art. So as a closer, you get paid a commission every time you move somebody from I'm interested to take my card. Okay? That is exactly how you make money as a closer. You make a huge commission when you help business owners get a sale. While all the business owner does is just the marketing and the lead generation. You don't do the marketing and the lead generation. Imagine this. A business owner has a $3,000 offer. You come in as a closer, you close the deals and get paid 10% commissions. This is industry standard. And this takes you just 30 minutes to 45 minutes on a Zoom call. So now, you get $300 and the business owner gets $2,700, okay? And you have gotten a commission for making the person the money rather, without you having to spend your precious time, generating lead or doing marketing. And the business owner doesn't have to spend his busy time talking to the lead, okay? You do the talking. Now, how many closes do you have to make in a month to make 1K to 2K per month? So let's say you close just 4 people in a month. That's $1,200 for you. 8 people in a month. That's $2,400 for you. Now, 1 or 2 closes per week. Let's say you do 1 close per week, you are making $1,200 in a month. Let's say you do 2 closes per week, you are making $2,400 in a month, right? So meaning even if your close rate is as bad as 10% on every 10 sales that you take, that means you close 1 person. You would need just 40 sales calls in a month to do 1,200, okay? And you need to take just 10 sales calls to 20 sales calls a week, 2 to 4 sales calls a day, and you'll be working like say 4 times a week or 5 times a week, depends on how much you want to work. And with an average of 30 minutes to 45 minutes per call, you will only need to do 1 to 2 hours or max 3 hours a day. And you would have crossed your 1,200 mark to 2,400 mark without you even spending your own money to do the generation, without you spending your time to do the generation, without you doing any marketing. It's not affiliate marketing, so you don't need to do any marketing at all. You will have to not even do any problem, so just sit in front of a computer and that's it, and you close with the art of closing. Now, you don't do affiliate marketing because this is not affiliate marketing. You're not spending your time generating leads. You're not doing any marketing. You don't even own a product. So this is not e-commerce. You don't even own a service. So this is not freelancing. You're not even spending your time trading crypto or Forex. You don't invest any money into this, unlike traders or Forex owners who invest money and risk money. You don't invest any money to this. You are not a freelancer. You are not, after you close the sale, you are not fulfilling anything. You are not doing web design for the person. You are not doing copywriting for the person. You just stay in front of the computer, close the sale, and then you go. That's it. You're done. Okay. Now you don't even have to worry about service delivery at all, right? And with closing, you only need one client, one business owner to make you an insane amount of money. Which means that the better you get at closing, the higher your closer rate. And the higher your closer rate, the more money you will make. Okay. So you can even spend less time working, because the higher your closer rate, the more money you make and the lesser time you'll be working, right? And as a matter of fact, as a closer, you spend less time working than a freelancer. You spend less time working than a trader. You spend less time working than an e-commerce owner. You spend less time working than an affiliate marketer, and you still make more money and still, sometimes make the same amount of money or even more money. Okay. Now, all you have to do is get on a sales call with somebody who has already shown interest in the offer of the business owner, or the service of the business owner, or in the product of the business owner, and you close the sale for them and get paid. It's that simple. Now, with this skill of high ticket closing, you can literally walk into any company or business and command insane amounts of money if you master this skill of high ticket closing. And if you already sell your own products or services, you have products or services of your own that you already sell, this skill of high ticket closing will help you command higher prices, will help you increase your price. And once you increase your price, you still get more clients and you still close them. So by now, you can see what it takes to become a high ticket closer. You can see exactly what it takes to become a high ticket closer, just like Bruno. Look at this now. He said that the person said it was way too expensive. He's not going to pay that. And 25 minutes later, the person paid, right? So you can see Bruno telling Robin and telling Vinny that the payment has been made, and Vinny saying confirmed, right? So you can see the skill of high ticket closing, right? And this skill of high ticket closing will make you a life breathing money magnet who can print money on demand. That's what this skill of high ticket closing can do for you. In fact, if there's one skill that can turn your life around, it will be closing. Some people call it sales closing, but I call it high ticket sales closing. Remote high ticket sales closing. Your ability to close high ticket deals is remote high ticket sales closing. But how do you know this really, really works? I mean, how do you know that this really, really works? I mean, I've not showed you any video of somebody closing sales. So how do you know this really works? Now, that's a very good question. Now, let me show you some more testimonials, some more extracts, some more testimonials about Bruno, then some more extras of myself and Bruno on live sales closing calls. Bruno, I will show you videos of Bruno on a live sales closing call, closing sales. I'll show you videos of myself on a live closing sales call, on a live sales closing call, closing sales. I'll also show you some more testimonials, some more case studies, and some money, so you can see the money for yourself, right? Now, this is Roots Adebayo. It says that after joining the community and learning from Bruno, I can confidently close any deal I put my mind to. Would recommend Bruno's teaching to anyone 110%. That's Roots Adebayo in London. This is Somto in Lagos. He says, I used to be frustrated dealing with high ticket clients and making peanuts every month until I learned high ticket closing from Bruno, and everything has changed. Now, you see those massive, massive testimonials there.
Bruno, my boy. Bro, I appreciate you coming on to this podcast as if it's a podcast. It's not. Question and answer session to see. So other people who are thinking about joining Level Up, you can explain all the benefits. Don't explain any of the negatives and why they shouldn't, and just convince them to join Level Up. I hope, Bruno, you understood the sarcasm there.
Definitely.
So what I'd like to start with, bro, is do you want to just tell people, like briefly describe the offer you're on, or if there's a few offers, like what other offers you're on, like what you do?
Just start. So basically what I do is I help, there's this influencer we work with. We're like group partners for the coach. So the coach focuses on coaching and content, and we focus on everything else, marketing and sales. So I happen to be the sales guy for this particular coach, right?
What's the offer, bro? I think so people know exactly what you selling.
Okay, so basically what I sell is it's a coaching program, right? It's a coaching program which has a course, community, weekly coaching calls that teaches people, brand owners, agency owners, how to properly run Facebook ads.
Perfect. So actually you're selling something that is fairly, let's be honest, it's fairly commoditized. There's so many people selling that same thing. You do have, I always ask people, what is the unique aspect of your business compared to others? And now you're selling for someone, and actually the unique aspect of your offer is the owner, right? The CEO. And that's why people are really buying into. Where you were maybe before starting Level Up, or even just starting with closing paid stuff, and then where you are now in terms of confidence, your ability, your how much money you make, from start to finish.
No problem, man. So first, when I started, first of all, we're not taking a lot of calls. I think first month I did about 3 sales, took about $900 in commissions. The next month, some of the split payments came in, but up until starting closed and paid, the highest I'd ever taken in commissions was 5,400 in commissions, right? But when I did close and paid, I remember that month I hit Richard up. I was like, Richard, holy shit! It was in August, right? Richard, I was like, bro, I have had more paid in fulls than I have had in my entire sales career. I don't have a very long sales career, right? I don't have a very long sales career per se, but since I've started doing this thing called sales, I've had more paid in fulls than I've had that month. It was the best month in terms of revenue. It was the best month in terms of sales. It was the best one for me in terms of commission. And guess how much I did that month, right? I did $16,800 in sales. That was it, right? Now it could have been a fluke. It would have just been a 1 month thing. The next month I did 14,700, and this last month, October, so that's August, September, October, I did 17,800 in October. So for in 90 days, within 90 days of going through the close and paid Level Up platform, I've taken home about $48,000 in commissions.
You're going to be seeing. So what I do is I sell a high-ticket program. It's a Facebook ads training. So it helps people who want to be agency owners, who have brand, e-commerce brands, or who have to do anything on Facebook. So it's one of the best Facebook ads training courses out there, because it's totally different from what a lot of people teach. So these people that come on the course are usually one of that category, right? So the program is anywhere between $5,000 to as high as $20,000, right, depending on the tiers. So that just gives you a good idea of what the program is about. And the call is more than 36 minutes, but let's start from here first.
Hey, welcome to episode 5 of the Employee to Entrepreneur podcast. I'm joined today by my friend and mentor, Bruno Nwogu. I like to call him the sales king of Nigeria. He's got a large following on Twitter, and he has his own program now called the Community of Closers, where he walks people and teaches people how to do remote sales and how to be remote closers. So, Bruno, thanks for joining me today.
Pleasure's all mine, Ryan. Pleasure's all mine. How you doing, brother?
Doing great, man. Doing great. So you have a great Twitter thread pinned to your profile that talks about kind of your journey from where, like, you kind of started and realized that you wanted to do something else with your life to where you are now. And obviously I'm pretty familiar with it, but for the sake of the audience, can you tell us that story?
Okay, so I'm going to make it as brief as possible because we probably don't have all the time together. So the
Sure.
story begins in 2020. I mean, it begins way before then, but the real story actually starts in 2020. So I'm working in a gym, and I'm a customer care rep in a gym, and I'm being paid like 40,000 naira. Now for the foreign audiences, that's about less than $100 now, and as a then it was about $100, and that's what I was being paid as take home salary. And now, sorry, that was a salary. By the time you deduct expenses, feeding, what's left was about $20. So I mean, I like the job because I had the opportunity to meet with rich people, and I felt like they were going to help me, they were going to be change my life, help me, connect me, something like that, and I had it all wrong. So, April 1st, 2020, we all know what happened in 2020. Like, there's nobody that doesn't know what happened in 2020, except you were born, like, 2 years ago. Now, the
Yeah.
pandemic hit, and we're on a lockdown, right? And so, at this point, a friend of mine gives me a phone, an iPhone 7, and that was the most expensive thing I had at the time. And on the 5th of July, 2020, my life was about to change. Now, how did that happen? So you see, Ryan, I was going to church that Sunday morning, and I was sitting in the bus, and so I bring out my phone. This is a very special phone. I bring it out to use it, right? Because I want to check my social media. I want to check my Twitter followers. And so I bring it out, and in a split second, right, somebody just comes from outside the window, grabs the phone, and literally peels the phone out of my hand, right? And I just watched in horror, like as the guy just
Wow.
disappeared into the darkness. Like, for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after that incident, I kind of had like PTSD. I'll be walking on the road, and I'll see people using their phones, and I'll be terrified. I'll be like, don't you know what can happen? Don't you know that you could lose your phones and all that stuff? But you see, in that moment when that
Right.
stuff happened, I remember walking to church that day. I don't have a phone. My friend is beside me. He witnessed when the whole thing happened, and I remember asking myself the question that changed my life. I said, Bruno, what can you do right now? And that's why I love the power of questions. I feel like, which one I'm very sure we're going to dive into, but I asked myself this question. I
Mhm.
said, Bruno, what can you do right now that will change your life? What can you do right now that can make you money?
Good morning. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Good evening from here. How are you? I'm good. Where are you calling from? Take a guess. Africa. Ooh, that's a good guess. How are you able to come to that conclusion? I don't know. Your accent. Yeah, can you give me a it's Nigeria. So, better. So how you can help me to increase the number of the surgical patient? First question. And what is your profit on about this? Answer to this question, then we can go on or we can close the call.
Okay, so you want to know how we can help you increase the number of patients you currently have, and you also want to know what the profit margin is for us, right, in this particular partnership. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, awesome. Now, is it that you want to increase the number of patients by 100 or by 100%? What kind of increase are you looking for?
Usually I do around, let's say, 10 surgery per month. And I see every day 20, 25 patients. That is a big number.
Okay.
What I'm looking for is to increase the surgical patient, maybe to do 20 surgery per month instead of 10 surgery per month. So I'm looking for double number of patient per month.
Okay.
So in 1 year, 120 patients
increase 100, 120%.
So if your desire is to simply have 20 patients, 20 surgeries in a month, so in a year you're probably looking at say 240. Yeah, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah.
So 20. Yep. And if you're looking at 50 meetings in a month, you're probably looking at in a year say 600. Yeah. Now, if you don't get 600 meetings in a year and you don't get 240 patient surgeries in a month, what does that change? I mean, if staying stage is same, what does that change?
For me now, because my salary is a sharing revenue base. Okay, so more I do, more I get. At the moment, my salary is okay because anyway, I generate for the hospital around between 600 to 700 dirhams per month, where on this amount I have a percentage of sharing revenue. So this is, I will generate for the hospital around.
Yeah, so we run a second business from the UK. We sell in the UK, we sell in the US, we sell on Amazon, we sell on Shopify. We're mid to higher seven figures. We do well with Google, we do well with press, we do well with referrals, and we're looking at methods to expand. We've dealt with a couple of agencies with generally unsatisfactory results, so we're looking at other options to try and get it as see whether it will work for us as a scalable channel.
I'm just trying to understand you very well. So in case I come up, somehow please will be offended, right? It's just probably the right help, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a bit more questions, just to be clear and just to be sure that I understand you very well, I understand the needs that you're looking for, and we can help you. If I feel that we can, and I'm convinced that we can help you, I'll present on my screen and show you the MBA program, what is the need, and how it basically works, okay? Sure. At the end of the course, all I'll just be looking forward to for you to tell me then, Bruno, thank you so much for, I don't think this is for us right now, and that's fine by me, right? Or, Bruno, this is exactly what we're looking for, and yeah, we'd like to move forward. So, in no way, yes, that's what I'm looking for. That's fine.
Fine. I mean, obviously, based on probably information, is something we probably want to think about, but so it might not be a clear cut, albeit, yes, this seems likely, but we'll need to consider it against other options we've got.
Okay, fair enough. So speaking about that, so let's start with that. What other options we got? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Well, we can either do it ourselves as it is. We can either work with independent contractors in order to do it. We can also maybe look at other agencies that are out there. So there's always a myriad of options as to how we're going to manage any of these things. Well, we're basically understanding, I suppose the main thing is we've looked at the stuff that Charlie does. We've looked at his programs. We've seen some stuff. It seems valid.
Okay, so this is what you're getting in the entire course, right? This is what you're getting this is some of the things you are getting in the Close Like a Pro course. So let's show you some things. The intro, the mindset and psychology. Here you have mindset and pro psychology. You have let's get our hands dirty. Another is can system this pen, the 7 secrets to closes. Then you have how to engineer trust. You see these 2 videos there. Then you have this sales score framework. You see the rapport, set the frame, decision maker, discovery phase, labeling phase, pitch like a pro, closing phase there, and then you move on to this humble request. This one is not a video. Then you have objection handling. You see these videos there, right? You see these videos there. You see the important notice, objection handling framework, the big unspoken objection is too expensive. I need to talk to my partner. I need to think about it. Looking at other competitors, not the right time. You see this bonus here as well, right? You can see this bonus here as well. The bonus, how to find offers, blah blah blah. Bonus, how to vet them, how to prepare for an interview, how to behave in an interview, how to stand out in an interview, how to receive your commissions, tools you need as a closer. Then you see bonuses. These are community calls, like 5 community calls. And what it does here is to review his own sales calls, tell you what he did right, tell you the mistakes he made, tell you what to copy, tell you what not to copy, and all those things. They are all there. So I'll show you a bit of this community of his own calls, right? So you can say it. And what next, right? You see those ones, right? Next steps, how to do the next steps, and then how to get a job quickly, very, very fast on Upwork. You see that also here as well. So that's basically some of the things you are getting.
So you have seen everything I've showed you inside the Close Like a Pro course. Now let me break it down in case you do understand all those topics and all those videos and what is in them. Let me break it down what you will be getting. Now there's a part 1 where the Close Like a Pro program reviews how you can become an elite closer. In this part 1, there are quite a number of things you will be learning. You'll be learning the pro psychology of selling and closing high ticket deals. Most people struggle with selling because they have the wrong idea about sales. When selling expensive products, there is a certain mindset you need to have. A mindset that puts you in the frame of a master closer so that it's almost impossible for you not to close the deals. Imagine walking into a room and instantly connecting with everybody in that room. This module will show you how to think about sales and approach selling like a pro. Okay. Now, by understanding the psychology behind these buying decisions of a buyer, you will learn to tap into the emotional triggers of the buyer. You will learn to build the trust of the buyer. You will learn to handle objections effortlessly. That's very important. You will learn how to handle objections effortlessly. With these insights, you will transform your sales approach and achieve unmatched success in closing high ticket deals. Now, you will also really learn how to really sell anything to anyone. In this transformative mode, Close Like a Pro, Bruno has delved into the core principles of human psychology, and he has made sure that he has taught you how human psychology drive purchasing decisions so you can take advantage of that and use it to close the sale. Imagine you stepping into a bustling marketplace and the noise and the chaos of everybody is there. People are shouting, we have the largest discount. Some are shouting, I have the best offer. They are shouting, okay, but something draws you to a particular person. The vendor that you are drawn to, right, understands the secret of closing. That particular person you are drawn to understands the secret of closing. You understand that closing is not about pushing a product. Closing is not about connecting your products to the customers, to the customer, but rather it is about connecting with people on a deeper level. So you leave the products out, you leave the offer out, you leave the this product is for you, is best product for you know, you leave those ones out, but you connect with the person, the customer on a deeper level, right? Everything in life is selling. When you are able to connect with the customer on a deeper level, then you will sell. Now, Bruno will show you exactly how to do this in this course. Now, everything in life is selling, right? And after going through this Close Like a Pro, you understand how to persuade anyone to do anything, right? Bruno also broke down things like the psychology of persuasion and the power of storytelling in closing sales. Now, if you understand the psychology of persuasion and power of storytelling in closing sales, you will never be broke again. Now, do you know what the key to closing sales really is? Bruno has reviewed in the Close Like a Pro the key to closing sales. Now, that key is not about having the best products. It's not about crafting the best offer. It's not even about making the grand, big promises. It's about understanding the key ingredients that determine whether you will close a sale or not, even before you get to the call. Even before getting on the call or making an offer, you understand the key ingredients that determine whether you close a sale or not. Bruno has exactly taught how to understand these things. Now, when you grab these secrets, you'll be able to influence anyone to do anything you want them to do without even trying to influence them. Now, this applies to you even if you are not a natural or even if you are an introverted person. Now, before approaching any sales conversation, there are 7 keys also that you need to figure out and understand to close sales successfully. Now, if you miss one of these 7 key things, then you will not be able to successfully close the sale. Now, the chances of you closing the sale will be remotely low if you miss one of these 7 things. Now, all these 7 things have been reviewed inside the Close Like a Pro course. Now, trust is also another thing. It's the foundation of every successful sale. Without trust, you will not even be able to sell even the best products, and your pitch will fall flat, right? But how do you effectively build trust and quickly build trust? We have also reviewed in this Close Like a Pro how you will discover the secrets to engineer trust and build trust with the prospects quickly. And this is something that you are able to do if you are a pro closer. So Bruno has taught exactly how to do this so that you can be a pro closer, and even on your first closing call, you'll be using this to close sales. Also, he has taught how to engineer trust in the mind of your prospects such that they trust you even before you try to close them at all. You will also learn the proven techniques to establish credibility with the prospects and establish rapport with the prospect from the moment you connect with the prospects from the word go. I have seen people use what I share in this model, what Bruno shared in this model rather. I've seen people use what Bruno shared in this model to close $50,000 worth of dollars plus worth of deals. If you use these tactics honestly and legitimately, you will make legal money. So if you want to learn exactly how to get people to buy anything you sell, you should not miss this Close Like a Pro course, because this is also explained there. Now, there's a module also in this Close Like a Pro course. It's the jewel of all the modules. It's Bruno's $1 million sales call framework. This framework unveils the 7 steps that I mentioned earlier that has enabled Bruno to close over $1 million in sales as a black guy who is selling expensive offers to white people in the US and in the UK. And he has achieved this feat in just 12 months. And Bruno will teach you exactly how we did this. Now, in this module, Bruno will also hand you the exact step-by-step process that he uses to do this. And then in another module, which is the module 7, you will also learn how to handle objections like a pro. Bruno will show you how to turn no into yes. He will also show you how to turn potential obstacles into opportunities, while he also breaks down every possible type of objection you can encounter and how what to say to those objections when a prospect tells you those objections. You will also discover the proven techniques to anticipate objections and address objections. You will also discover how to turn objections into powerful reasons to buy. You will also discover the strategies to stay calm and stay composed when you are faced with tough questions from the prospects. You also understand and discover the methods to reinforce the value of your service while addressing the prospect's concern. You also understand how to avoid objections and undo them before they come up in the mind of a prospect. Even before the prospect asks the objection, you'll be able to know that objection and you'll be able to undo this before the prospect says it. Now, this will make your closing seamless and easy and very, very realistic. By the end of this particular module, you will be equipped to handle any objection with confidence, maximum confidence, so coolly that it will convert into a sale. Now, I would ensure that you get this. As a matter of fact, Bruno has ensured that you get this. Now, this will also ensure that you get the prospect smoothly towards making the purchase. Now, that's not all. That's part 1. In part 2, there's also part 2. In part 2, Bruno breaks down how you find business owners to close sales for and earn commissions from them. He will also show you how to vet them and make sure that they are legit offers and that they also align with you as a person. He will also show you how to prepare for an interview with these business owners. He will also show you how to break down, how to behave rather during this interview. He will also show you how to stand out in an interview process and make business owners see you as a professional and get them very eager to work with you. He will also show you how to receive your commissions and get paid in Naira, even in Nigeria. Rather, you are paid in US dollars, and how to collect your money in Naira, right? That's what I meant. You also get to learn the tools that you need to be a closer. Now, this is not all. There are also bonuses that Bruno is giving you. He will give you access to a Facebook community where you'll be able to reach Bruno and other like-minded individuals in order to ask questions, share wins, and get feedbacks. Bonus 2, he will also show you the vault containing 5 community calls with members of Bruno's inner circle, where you share insider secrets and he reveals all the insider secrets to you. He will also show you how to become a better closer and increase your sales close call percentage. He will also show you how to close more sales. That's what I meant there. He will also show you how to get more and better opportunities closing sales. He will also show you how to negotiate better deals for yourself, right? In this bonus 2. Now, in the bonus 3, we'll show you how to get a scholarship to join his inner circle. Now, you are going to be able to make 1K to 2K per month, so $1,000 to $2,000 per month with this Close Like a Pro course. But in the inner circle, you have the chances to be able to make $4,000 to $10,000 per month. It will also give you the opportunity to be able to join this inner circle where there's bonus 3 is not for everybody. Not everybody can join this inner circle, but it will give you the chance to be able to join this inner circle in this bonus 3. Now, that is if you get the close like a pro today. Now, how is that? How is that for an unfair advantage? It's massive, massive unfair advantage. It's just simple. It's simple. By getting access to Bruno's Close Like a Pro, you are getting the opportunity to qualify to be able to join the inner circle. Now, everything inside Bruno's course is worth millions, okay? He has designed and packaged everything into a custom education platform that grants you access to all the videos and modules and bonuses, just like I showed you earlier on. However, before I review to you how to get into Bruno's Close Like a Pro program, there's something you need to know. Okay, now from the math I worked out earlier for you, right? You can see that you don't have to be the most hardworking in the room to make an extra $1,000, $2,000 per month. 1 hour to 2 hours of work per day will easily help you to hit that goal of $1,000 to $2,000 per month. And if you can devote more time and more effort into this, you can hit a 5-figure income with ease, working wherever you want, working whenever you want, working from wherever you want, and achieving insane lifestyle freedom and enjoying this freedom to travel the world. Everyone desires this kind of freedom, and you will be able to get it when you get this Close Like a Pro. Besides, only few are able to attend this kind of freedom. You can use this skill to become a high-ticket closer and help businesses close deals, just like Bruno does. Or you can use this skill to raise the price of your own offers, your own services, your own products, and close your own service and your own products yourself. So that means you will increase your price and get more high value clients. You'll be able to achieve $1,000, $2,000 a month. And this will solve a lot of problems for you in this present Nigerian economy. I know it will. And I know it's worth a lot to you. Okay? I know it's worth a lot to you to make your life better and to make things better for your loved ones and even for yourself. But whatever achieving all that is worth to you in life right now, right? Whatever making your life better is worth to you right now. Whatever making the lives of your loved ones better is worth to you right now. It certainly won't cost as much as that was to be able to access Bruno's Close Like a Pro program. And this Close Like a Pro program will bring the love, the kind of life you desire to a reality for you. Okay, it will bring it to you. Now, considering how much Bruno's course has personally made people who have bought this course, and considering rather how much Bruno has personally made himself using the secrets he shared in this Close Like a Pro program, the results that his students are even getting, right, using these secrets, and even the potential income you could make applying these secrets in your life and in the business that you want to apply it to, Bruno could easily price it at $1,000. Now, $1,000 means you'll be paying 1.5 million naira, and he has considered that 1.5 million naira will be too much for so many people to pay. So he's not going to charge $1,000 at all. But like I said earlier, Bruno is looking to get as many people as possible into this because the world needs more good and reliable high-ticket closer. And obviously, Bruno cannot fulfill all the demands by himself. Me, myself, cannot fulfill all the demands by myself. All the testimonials you have seen, those people who have testified, they cannot fulfill all the demands because the demand for high-ticket closer is so big. It's so big abroad and even in Nigeria. That's why today you will not be paying $1,000. You're not paying 1 million naira to get access to the Close Like a Pro program. So because Bruno wants you to access it and make great living with it, doesn't want it to be hard for you. He said that you won't even be paying $500 for it because this is worth $1,000, but you'll not be paying $1,000 for it. You'll not be paying $500 for it. $500 is like 750,000 naira. You'll not be paying that. You'll not even be paying $300 for it. And $300 is something you can make you off one call, right? If you watch Close Like a Pro very well and you do exactly what Bruno tells you to do, $300 is what you can make off one call, maximum 3 calls, right? But you'll not be paying $300 for it. You'll not be paying $300, which is like 450,000 naira for it. You're not even paying $1,000. $1,000, as small as it is, which is 150K, you'll not be paying $1,000. Now, to get access to everything inside this Close Like a Pro program, the program that contains your roadmap to making an extra $1,000, $2,000 per month, just working like 2 hours to 4 hours a day as a remote IT care closer, you will not be paying $1,000 for this. Now, it is worth $100, even more than $100, but you're not be paying $100 for this. You don't pay 150 for this. You only pay just what? 50,000 naira. 50K, 50K, just 50K, just 50K. Now, I know it's too small, yes, but Bruno has decided to put that they are just 50,000 naira, 50,000 naira, right? I mean, it's small compared to the value. But I think Bruno should increase his price soon. But if it tickles your fancy, now is the time for you to get it. There is a link below this video right now. You can click the link below the video right now to go make your payment now, okay, for 50,000 naira. But before you pay, I know you have questions. I know you probably have so many worries in your head right now, and you are thinking, this guy, what you are saying, I have questions. I am going to get to all your questions in a bit. But first, let's talk about the worries in your mind. I know you have worries. So I know you are worried about your Nigerian accent when talking to Britons or Americans. I know that you are worried about how to afford the gadgets like that you need, maybe like microphones, maybe like internet. I know you are worried about how to prepare yourself for these jobs, even when you have fully learned the skill. I know you must be thinking, but everything kind of 50,000 naira now. There must be something higher that Bruno sells for more, where he teaches his inner circle, right? I know you are thinking. I know you think of like, I need mentorship. I need mentorship. I can't do this on my own. I need close mentorship. I know you want to know how to collect your money when clients want to pay you. I know you want to see closers in action so you can learn in real time, seeing closers do this thing. I know you, I also understand. I totally understand that these worries are there. And that's why I have decided to give you some personal exclusive bonuses so that they will focus these bonuses, not focuses, these bonuses will focus on solving all these worries for you while you enjoy the dividends of getting the Close Like a Pro course. Now, in fact, my 5 bonuses, right, on how to make money in dollars, and my 2 additional bonuses are able to solve all these problems, all these worries for you, okay? And I said my 5 bonuses and the 2 additional bonuses, making 7 bonuses, right? Now, yes, but what exactly are these bonuses? And how do these bonuses come in handy for you? Now, let's get to it. Bonus 1, you will get a training on how to make money with Faceless AI YouTube channel, earning from YouTube payments in the USA. That is, you are earning dollars, and that's minimum of $500. Now, this course is worth 50,000 naira, but I'm giving you for free. You also get access to how to make money with Faceless AI TikTok channel, earning from TikTok payments in the UK. Now, this is what you'll be earning in pounds. It's what like you'll be earning like minimum 500 pounds a month, but this is what 50,000 naira I'll be giving you for free. You also learn how to use your AI YouTube channel to earn money, not from YouTube payments now, but you'll be using it to earn money from selling affiliate products as a YouTuber on your Faceless YouTube channel. So you can make money even without YouTube payments. Now you'll be learning how to do this with YouTube, and that's what like 50,000 naira too. But I'll be giving you access to this for free, right? You also get the 4th bonus 4, how to use TikTok AI channel to make money in the USA selling other people's products, physical products, that is physical products in bonus 3, physical products in bonus 4. Now this you'll be making a minimum of $500 a month, and this is what 50,000 naira too as well, but you're getting it for free. You are getting all this for free when you buy the Close Like a Pro with my link that is below this video. Now in bonus 5, you also be getting a training on how to use AI to build websites quickly in less than 30 minutes an hour, and you charge people like $100 for it. If you do 5 of this in a month, that's $500, right? Now this bonus is worth 100,000 naira, but you are getting it absolutely for free from me, only from me, when you buy the Close Like a Pro course now. You also get access to my 1-year mentorship where I mentor you for a full year, and you get to do my role plays and see me in action closing sales calls, and get to be in live trainings with me, as well as interactions even on my WhatsApp group. Yes, I will open a private WhatsApp group, and every weekend on Sundays on that WhatsApp group we'll have interactions. Okay, now this is worth 150,000 naira, but you are getting access to it for free. Why is it worth 150,000 naira? Because it's my 1-year mentorship for you. So my 1-year mentorship will span a full year for you, and in this mentorship you also have access to me on WhatsApp. right? Now, so you can ask questions. Now, this is worth 150,000 naira, but you're getting it absolutely for free. Now, this is bonus 6 that I'm giving you for buying the clothes like a pro course with my link that is below this video right now. Bonus 7 is you will get access to my 5 hours of audio recording of sales closing trainings from me. So I recorded 5 hours of audio recordings of sales closing trainings. You'll be able to listen to it every day, plug in your headpiece, listen to it every day, imbibe it, becomes a part of you, and you use it to close massive sales. Now, this is what 300,000 naira, but you're getting absolutely for free. Now, how are you getting? Why is it 300,000 naira? Because I'm also going to be updating it. Things that are inside Bruno's inner circle that you need to qualify to enter, I will be giving it to you for free. I'll be giving you those things for free on the audio, right? Now, all these bonuses that I'm personally giving you are worth 750,000 naira. Okay, if I wanted to sell them, I'll be sending them one by one, and it will be 750,000. But you are not paying 750,000 naira. You are getting them absolutely for free. If you get Bruno's Close Like a Pro program today, how do you get Bruno's Close Like a Pro program today? Get the link below this video and use this link alone to buy it. If you use another link, you won't get this my 7 bonuses. But if you use that link alone, you will get this my 7 bonuses. Now, you are basically asking, how will these 7 bonuses solve all these worries? I'm still worried. How will these 7 bonuses solve all these worries? Now, I know you are worried about how these 7 bonuses solve all these worries. So I'm going to explain to you. Now, first, I know you are worried about how to afford gadgets like microphones, like modem. When you make the kind of money that you will make from those 5 methods that I itemized to you in my 5 bonuses on how to make money in dollars, when you make that kind of money, then that solves the problem. That's why I said to show you how to 5 ways to make money in dollars from Nigeria, apart from closing on a sales call. Now, where you make more that kind of money, right? If you just choose one of those 5, just choose one of those 5, and you're able to afford the gadgets in no time. All of these 5 bonuses are exclusive from me, but you are getting them when you buy Bruno's Close Like a Pro program with my link alone. I know you're also worried about how to prepare yourself for those jobs, and even when you are fully learned the skill, you are worried about how to prepare yourself for those interviews as well. That's why we have role plays. On my Sunday classes are always there. For the next 1 year, I'm mentoring you closely. So this is exclusively from me. You are getting it from me when you buy Bruno's Close Like a Pro with my link below. I also show you another solution. I know you are thinking about, but everything can't be just 50,000 naira. I mean, there must be something higher that Bruno is selling where it teaches his inner circle. That's why I'm teaching you everything inside that inner circle. Okay, and you are getting all of those things as part of my audio recordings, 5 hours audio recordings for 300,000 naira. But you are getting absolutely free, and you are also going to be getting updates, okay, into those recordings now, so that you can get those recordings into your mind. Those things that are inside Bruno's inner circle, you are getting them into your mind with what? With what I am basically teaching you, right? Remember, I'm basically teaching you with those recordings. Now, I know you desire mentorship, and I've mentioned earlier on, you are getting access to my WhatsApp group. You are getting access to Sunday classes, every Sunday classes. You are getting access to Sunday interactions. You can ask me questions on Sundays, and you are getting access to me on WhatsApp, and that's close mentorship for a full year. So you have mentorship. You have no problem when it comes to mentorship. I know you want to know how to collect your money in dollars when clients pay. That's why I'll be showing you another exclusive way to collect money in dollars. Bruno is showing you lots of ways to collect money in dollars inside the Close Like a Pro program. I'll also show you another exclusive way to collect money in dollars so that you will never be stranded. I know you want to see closers in action in real time. That's another worry you have. That's why you also be able to have access to attend my own live closing calls and watch me close deals worth millions over Zoom. Now, I know that you have these worries. You now see that I understand all these your worries, and that my 7 bonuses will fix all these worries for you right away. But that's not all. After solving all these worries for you with all these 7 bonuses that are worth over 750,000 naira, so that you can succeed and so that you can excel, right? So that I can be on your tail and make you succeed, I still have another big, huge bonus for you. And this bonus is a very special one. As a matter of fact, it's very priceless. It's a bonus that's solving all, your major worry. Your major worry. And what is that your major worry? Your Nigerian accents, right? You want people to speak with Brits and Americans. And that's why I have a very, very special bonus for you. But this bonus is not for everyone. It's only for you if you get the Close Like a Pro with the link below today. If you get the Close Like a Pro with the link below tomorrow, you won't get this special, amazing, priceless bonus. Now, what is this special amazing prices bonus that is added in addition to the 7 bonuses I'm personally giving to you? Now, I know you are thinking that what could this be? Because it's a very special bonus. And Bruno must not even know I'm giving you this special bonus because it is too priceless, extremely priceless. I can't even put a price tag on it, okay? And what is this extra priceless bonus that I can't put a price tag on? It is the British Accent Training class, but it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. If you sign up for the Close Like a Pro program today, you get this British Accent Training class too. But if you sign up tomorrow, I'm sorry, but if you sign up tomorrow, you can still get my 7 bonuses. You just won't get access to the British Accent Training class. So if you want to get access to the British Accent Training class today, and my 7 bonuses today, and the Close Like a Pro program today, what you need to do is just look below this video. There's a link I put there. Copy the link and paste it in your browser so that you won't make any mistake using another person's link. Copy the link and paste in your browser. Once you have bought the Close Like a Pro program, send me a WhatsApp message with your name, your email address, and your phone number so that I know that you are genuinely saying the truth, that you bought the Close Like a Pro program with my link. And once you have said that, I give you the 7 bonuses that I have. Bruno gives you this Close Like a Pro program, and then I give you the British Accent Training as well, right? It's only for you to use my link to get the Close Like a Pro program right now. Now, back to the questions. I know you have questions. Questions like, will I excel with this? Can I buy it later? I see $50 there on the page. $50 is 7,500, 750 $50 is some 5,000 naira. Will I be able to, reach you anytime? Can you pay for me? When will my bonuses be sent? What if I don't buy with your link? How much have you made? Do Nigerian businesses need closers? Can I close for my own business or use this to close for real estate companies? So I'm going to answer these questions once. Now, to answer all these questions one by one, yes, you will excel. You have seen testimonials of others already, so you will excel. If you focus and you put your heart to it, you will excel, definitely. Yes, but one priceless additional bonus. Right. Now, the second question we're talking about, can I buy later? Yes, you can buy later. But you see that priceless additional bonus that I'm giving to people who buy it today, you won't get it to buy it later. So to get that priceless additional bonus of British Accent Training, it's better you buy it now. So you can get the British Accent Training priceless additional bonus and get my 7 bonuses and get the Close Like a Pro today. Okay. Now, on the platform is $50, yes, but that platform, you see, that you are seeing, probably saying, $50 is regarded as 1,000 naira. So if you pay now, you are paying 50,000 naira only, not 75,000 naira. Now, you'll not be able to reach me anytime, but drop a message for me on WhatsApp and I will respond to you that same day. Now, I cannot pay for you because you must take a bet on yourself. You must be bold in yourself. You must trust in yourself. You must be confident of yourself. Okay? If I pay for you, you are not confident of yourself. You are not trusting in yourself. So you must trust in yourself that you can make it and believe in yourself. Okay? Now, all the bonuses, when we get them, you get them immediately. Right? In the Google link, you get them immediately. Just pay for the Close Like a Pro program with my link, okay, below this video. Only my link. Once you pay for it, you get the 7 bonuses immediately. And if you pay for it today, you get the British Accent Training today as well. You also get, my mentorship, like I told you earlier. For the question on if you don't buy the Close Like a Pro with my link, right? The thing is this: if you don't buy the Close Like a Pro course with my link, you won't get my 7 bonuses. You won't get any of them at all. These 7 bonuses are worth 750K. That means they are 15 times the price of the Close Like a Pro program, 50K. Now, you won't also get my priceless bonus for British Accent Training if you don't buy with my link, okay? But if you buy with my link, just send me your name, email address, and phone number on WhatsApp so that I can know that you truly bought with my link, and I'll confirm it. So once I confirm it, I give you the 7 bonuses immediately, and I also give you the British Accent Training if you buy today. Okay, now use only this link alone to buy it. For the question of how much have I made, I've made pounds, not even dollars from this. However, that mindset of how much have you made is not the right one. First, look at all those who are comfortable revealing how much they made. Do you think those testimonials you saw above are from goods? They are from humans, right? Like yourself. So ask yourself, is this real? If it's real, buy. If it's not real, then don't bother, right? If you think it's not real, then don't bother. Then, secondly, ask yourself, why do women trust a male gynecologist? He has never been a female before, right? Why did they trust a male gynecologist? What you need to know is, does it work? Right? What you need to know is, am I telling you the truth? That's what you need to know. You will know in your mind if I'm telling you the truth or not, right? And then I've told you, I've also made pounds with this. Now, if you believe this, that's fine. If you don't believe it, it's totally fine. Also, why do parents trust female pediatricians to teach their boy children, right? For instance, I've taken my boy to female pediatrician before, right? I didn't have any doubts. Now, one of my bonds is a male pediatrician. I also talk to him about my daughters, taking care of them. So honestly, you need to know yourself whether this is true or not. It's up to you to believe. And for the issue of Nigerian businesses, yes, Nigerian businesses need a lot of closers as well. In fact, there's a huge demand for Nigerian closers in Nigeria right now. And finally, yes, you can use this skill to close deals for Nigerian real estate businesses as well. Just make sure that you know that Nigerian real estate companies selling genuine properties, and you can exactly use this to close sales for them. So I know without a shadow of doubt that Close Like a Pro program, coupled with all my bonuses, right, will certainly change your life. That's not in doubt. That's not in doubt at all. And that's why I took my time to explain it all to you. So if you want to ensure you don't miss out on this my 7 bonuses, copy the link below this video now, paste it in your browser, and when you buy it, send me your name, email address, and phone number so I know you did buy it, and then I will give you those bonuses. Don't risk using another link. If you use another link, you won't get my 7 bonuses at all. If you want to buy, just come to this video, copy the link below this video, and then paste it in your browser, or click the link below this video, only this link, and paste in your browser. Now, moving on, I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, how would $1,000 to $2,000, that is 1.5 million naira to 3 million naira a month, impact your life? How would your lifestyle change? Which people in your life would you be able to support that you can't currently support right now or help right now? I need you to visualize that and let it sink into your subconscious. Now, hold that thought for a minute in your mind, because whatever is worth you right now, you won't pay that much, nor even anything close to that, to get the Close Like a Pro program, right? And considering how affordable Bruno has actually made this Close Like a Pro program, I think it's a very good deal for you. I think it's a very good deal for you. Now, in fact, using the secrets he shares in this Close Like a Pro program, the students have been able to make huge amounts of money that has wowed them, and he himself also works this up so much that his partners abroad have nothing to praise for him. Now, let me show you some videos from his partners abroad. Just 2 videos from his partners abroad. I will show you them to you right now.
So I wanted to do a quick shout out to Bruno. He's been working with us in the past 4 months ish, and this guy's an absolute killer when it comes to closing big ticket deals, high ticket deals, and that is a core fundamental of our business and our offer is the ability to have a closer in our team who can close high ticket sales. And that's exactly what Bruno came in for. He goes, "Hey guys, I see that you guys need high ticket closer. I had something I 100% can do and I could do very effectively." I mean, he's closed high ticket sales up to 15.5K paid in full all at once. Closed probably more than $100,000 in the past 4 months. And I'm super happy that we have him on the team and helping us out and building out a good set of closer pipelines that we can use, as well as having very good closer fundamentals that I know that I can rely on for every person that hops in a call with him. I know that I can rely on him to close that person or make sure that I get proper feedback back that I can feed over to my team to make sure that our ads and our system and our funnels are better so that he can continue to close higher ticket sales, which I know he can do. So I highly recommend Bruno. I highly recommend working with Bruno at some capacity when it comes to closing, or even if he's teaching you anything. Don't know if he is yet, but if he teaches this, I would highly recommend listening to him and what he teaches, because not only can he do it, but he also walks the walk. So, highly recommend them.
If you're watching this video anytime in 2023 or probably even 2024, I want to warn you, stay very, very far away from Bruno because he's mine. You can't have him. He's too good. His close rate is just too damn high. He leaves our clients happily paying pretty large sums of money. So For a bit of context, my name's Tom from BHTV Media. We do cold traffic funnels for coaches. We had a real problem a few months back where we suddenly had a little too much success. Like we were taking the calls ourselves and the call volume just became overwhelming. So we reached out to Bruno just because we needed somebody, and he's absolutely blown us away. So basically we had no time to train him. We told him what the offer does and sort of where the line is, how far he's allowed to push. And without even knowing what's inside the program, he already, like, I don't know how much he increased that close rate, but it was by a lot. And everything was just so smooth. And then he's learned from basically every single person that he spoke to. He's getting to know the offer better and better, and the close rate is just astronomical. Yeah, like I was saying, stay very far away from the guy because if I find out that you've poached him, look out. But if you're just looking to learn from him, go for it. I cannot recommend him enough. He's given me some tips that have helped with all kinds of sales. I have no idea what's inside this program, but if Bruno's putting it out, you should absolutely try.
Hi guys, my name is Shifumi. So I just want to tell you my journey through C.L.A.P. So before joining C.L.A.P, I was a struggling affiliate marketer who wasn't even making sales at all. And then until I stumbled upon Bruno's post, and I never knew that sales was a skill on its own. And I decided that, you know what, let me give this a try. So going into C.L.A.P, I must say that I got much more value than I expected. And not only did I just become a salesperson or a good salesperson, sales has actually helped my life in terms of building relationships with people. I used to be that kind of person who is always introverted, shy, I can't talk to people, but sales has given me that confidence. I now know what to say. I know how to spark conversations. Now for those who are thinking they're contemplating, is sales for me? Now this is me telling you that sales is for anybody. As long as you're ready to put in the work, you can make it. You understand? And then why not? Why would you want to go into sales? Like, every business needs a salesperson. Every business needs to make sales for them to progress. So I believe that having sales skill in hand is the best thing that can happen to you. All right.
Hello, my name is Mayowa Hadiote, aka Website Chic. I am a digital transformation expert and a sales funnel strategist. I run a digital marketing agency where we help businesses and brands create automated systems behind their offerings so that they can close their eyes, sleep, and start making money on autopilot. I have worked with several businesses, several big businesses in Nigeria, and I have generated over $1 million for these businesses. I am giving this testimonial for Bruno and his team. When I wanted to work with Bruno, I was really at that point at my agency where I was so very overwhelmed, and I didn't even have time, to take sales calls again. And I had so many things to do in the agency. It was really overwhelming. I had tried to get closers before, but I'm always worried that because I deal with technical stuff, I may not be able to really outsource that part of my business because of the technical nature. I had that reservation before I started working with Bruno and the guys, but I felt, okay, if I didn't try this, if I don't try it, I wouldn't know whether it will work or not. So I started working with Bruno and his team. And during this process, I can say that I was I was pleasantly surprised because they ticked all my boxes, and there was no issue at all. Everything went on smoothly. We've been working for several weeks now, and he has gotten me amazing results. Like working together with Bruno is so easy. He's very attentive. He's always willing to help. He's there anytime you need to, quickly have a discussion, quickly bounce something off him. Bruno is always ever helpful. And now, well, we are still working together because he has brought the solution that I was really, really, really looking for, that I'd been looking for a very long time. He brought it and he's doing it so seamlessly, without any complications, without any issues. I'm very, very happy that I came in contact with Bruno, and my business is doing better, just because of his inputs, to the business. If you are sitting on the fence right now and you are thinking, will they be able to do this well? Will they do that? Will they do this? I can tell you that Bruno and his team are very professional, and or you just take that action, you will be the better for it. I promise you.
Now, you have seen videos from his partners abroad, and you have also seen videos from people in Nigeria that also give testimonials about him. Now, the rest is in your court, and the potential income you could make is massive. Look at what Daniel says here. It says, Close Like a Pro by Bruno was epic. He explains the process to closing high tickets, offers, handling objections, and more, right? And you will get to see Bruno close live, pre-recorded, and analyze it. You will learn how to land an offer to close for. Get glad I got Close Like a Pro. Anytime you should too. And then that's what that guy Daniel had to say, right, about the Close Like a Pro. Now, you will also see what are your media to say. I'm so glad I enrolled for the Close Like a Pro training by Bruno. Seriously, it's worth it because it gave an huge knowledge and skill sets on how to become a profitable and highly sorted closer. Thanks, Bruno. So, like I said, the potential income you could also make applying these secrets in your life and business, as you've seen for yourself, are very huge. I think it's in your best interest to get the Close Like a Pro program now. And remember, the dreams, the desires, the hopes, and the life you never get if you don't make as much as 1.5M to 3M per month. Now, remember all those people you will never be able to help or take care of, and the desires never be able to realize if you don't achieve this kind of money or make this kind of money in your life. Remember that your life will remain the same if you don't take action now. And in this current Nigerian economy, if you are not growing or moving forward, you are going down. There's nothing called stagnancy in this Nigerian economy. It's either you are making progress or you are regressing. If you are not making progress, you are definitely regressing. So I leave you with the two choices. If you want retrogression, just ignore everything I have said thus far and leave this webinar like you never attended it. And that's okay. That's totally fine. It means we are not a right fit for you. And it means you feel we can't help you. And that's totally fine. Or you can choose progress by just going below this video right now, taking the link below this video right now, copying the link and pasting it into your browser so that you can get the Close Like a Pro program right now. And once you get it right now, you get access to my 7 bonuses, which are worth 750K. That means they are worth 15 times the 50,000 you are paying for the Close Like a Pro. And you also get my British accent training course. Immediately you buy this today. So if you buy it tomorrow, you won't get access to my British accent training course. But if you buy it today, you get access to it. Now, if you pay today, because I can't give it to everyone, I can't give it to everyone, that British accent training, I can't give it to everyone. So that British accent training for you is only for you if you pay today. Now, the other 7 bonuses that are already available for you, you can get them right now, right, as well, right? Now, you also get British, Bruno's Close Like a Pro program if you pay right now as well. So that's it. Think about it. That's 50,000 naira you are paying to get British accent training, to get my 7 bonuses, and to get Bruno's Close Like a Pro. Is small. It's very, very small. In fact, if you consider it's over 365 days, that's a full year. and I'm giving you mentorship for a full year. So if you consider 50,000 over a full year, that's like paying 137 naira per day. 137 naira cannot buy you a bottle of water. It's also valueless, it can't even buy you bread. But what I am asking you to pay is 137 naira per day to get access to a course that can make you up to $1,500 a month. Right? Right? So it's up to you, whatever you want to do. You can decide to leave the 50,000 on your account, it's totally fine. Or you can decide to just pay this 50,000, which is like 137 naira per day over the course of a full year, and it will change your life. 137 naira is about to change your life. Or turn the tide for generation unborn and make everything go up for you. Now, I don't see any reason why I should not copy the link in below my video right now and pay for the Close Like a Pro program right now and get everything I've mentioned. But if you see any reason not to do that, please follow your heart and do not do it. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, you know where to reach.